December 25th, 1986. Van Nuys. Merry Christmas. Well, that's what people say at Christmas, right? Except for normally they have somebody to say it to. They have friends and family. They haven't been crouched naked under a Christmas tree with a needle in their arm like an insane person in a mansion in Van Nuys.
Alrighty guys, for anyone who's a Motley Crue fan, like I am, I've done other vlogs on some Motley Crue sites, the Motley apartment, the whiskey, and some other historical places that happen in the career span of Motley Crue, but today's an interesting one. I want to show you the house of Frank Farina, but obviously if you're a Motley Crue fan, you know him as Nikki Sixx. This is the Heroin Diaries house. This is where he lived when he went through his drug addiction spiral, would stay in the closet for days, shooting, snorting, smoking. This is the house here in Van Nuys. So let's check it out. Strongly recommend reading the book, The Heroin Diaries. But this is the infamous mansion right here. Right here. There it is. This is the house where Nikki would be high on heroin for days. This is a house where he would sit in the closet in a confined space and do drugs. He was injecting, smoking, anything he could get. It all happened right here. I engage in a dance of death in this house. Literally all his struggles that he talks about in Heroin Diaries happened right here behind this gate.
That we published Christmas 86 to Christmas 87. By 86, things had gotten out of control for me.
This was the house of Nikki Sixx. The Heroin Diaries house, right here. Now, I'm going to show you photos of the inside of the house, what it looks like. But it's right here. It's got 3 ensuite bedrooms, 3 baths, plenty of closets. And many of those closets, Nikki spent his time in. Huge primary bedroom, 2 walk-in closets, cathedral ceilings. But it's right here. So if you're a Motley Crue fan, a Nikki Sixx fan, this is the house. This is the house from the Heroin Diaries. This is the house where he would lock himself in the closet for days on end and do drugs. It is so cool to see this. I absolutely love this book. I highly recommend it. But this is the house.
Darkest moment was not the moment that a lot of people talk about in the Heroin Diaries, which was my near fatal overdose. Or the one after that, where I woke up with a needle in my arm. It was about halfway through that year when I knew I couldn't get out. I mean, I knew, meaning that's the information I had in my head. That's what's great about, International Overdose Awareness Day, is that we can talk about that there are ways out. September, National Recovery Month. The Heroin Diaries re-release is coming out at the end of October. There's a lot of information out there. I didn't have a lot of information. I got my information from drug dealers and...
Alrighty guys, I am so glad I got to show you the Heroin Diaries house of Nikki Sixx. So much happened here in the history of his life, in the downward spiral with his drug addiction. It all happened right here in this house. And like I said, I'm a huge Motley Crue fan. I've flown on a plane with Vince Neil. I've met Vince Neil a few times. I've been to so many concerts, but this is the house where Frank Farana lived, Nikki Sixx. He would lock himself in the closet days on end, shooting up. Thanks for watching. I've got other vlogs on Motley, other vlogs on Guns N' Roses, celebrity graves, filming locations. Subscribe. Let's go on more adventures together. Thanks, guys.